Well, if you are lucky, you're probably getting a bonus this year. But as we all know, just like any other year, January is around the corner. So for more on how to spend and save this festive season, I'm joined by Private Wealth Manager Thuli Nkomo. Thanks for your time, Thuli. We appreciate it. So this is a thing. You get your money on the 15th of every December or the 13th if you're lucky.
Yes.
But people actually go and blow that money, and in Jan they're struggling.
It's crazy, hey? It's that time of the year where people are receiving the 13 checks, some dividends, and people should actually be looking at actually saving that money into investments like your tax-free savings account, your retirement annuity and endowments, and those with debts. Because a lot of low-income earners or middle-class income earners have lots of debts. So what I'd recommend is that they actually look at paying off the high-interest debts, like secured loan and unsecured lending, their credit cards. Because come next year, those repayments are still needed. They also need to pay off their home loans. So people, not pay off, but pay into their home loans so that there is some money accessible in the event that they need some money. What I can also recommend is that it's very important that you also spoil yourself, because you work so hard the whole year that actually you should actually spoil yourself by buying something that you've been eyeing with the money now that you have. If you look at our country as a whole, a lot of people, a survey was conducted by all mutual savings and investment monitors. It said that a lot of people, 30% of the people they interviewed actually spend their credit card using it to buy groceries. So this is the time they can actually get rid of those debts, which are not good.
Yeah, so let's talk about dividing your bonus into a couple of categories so you can get things done, because that's what you basically told us. You spoil yourself, you save, and you try to pay extra towards some debt. But the reality is people are going to spoil themselves more than anything else, people like me, for instance. So how do you actually make sure that doesn't happen? Is there a way for you to set up these extra payments before you actually get paid your bonus?
I think you need to think of yourself as somebody that has earned income that you've earned the whole year, and take that money, take at least a third and put it into savings, a third into your debts, and then a little. And then the third can also go to your school fees, because a lot of parents have school kids. They can actually look at paying the school fees up front so they can get the discounts. And the discounts that they get, they can actually use that discount to actually buy some school uniforms and school books.
So some people will use this money to actually pay off their credit cards, but then they find themselves spending too much in December, and then what happens in Jan when you don't have money until the 25th? They end up using their credit card again.
Unfortunately, I think it's a matter of cleaning up your acts. It's the end of the year. This is the time. It's like a New Year's resolution. You say to yourself, this is my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is not to use my credit card for unnecessary things. A credit card actually should be used for large items that you can't afford with your monthly income, and for emergencies, not to finance your living expenses. So people need to change their perspective of how they look at debt in the next year.
All right, thank you so much for your time and your advice. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.